All right. Can you hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, give me a sec. All right, cool. All right, can you guys hear me? I don't see that chat.
Festivals don't matter, Todd. It's just so you can get some leads on your.
Good. All right. Can you guys hear me? I still can't tell if you guys can hear me. I don't know if my mic's working right now.
Your mic's working. Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
good.
It wasn't like flashing green. I don't know why. All right, so what's up, guys? So I'm just gonna go over like some basic Tastyworks shit and one of the accounts I have, I guess. All right, let me make sure I'm recording. All right, cool. So first of all, let's just like run through again how to do a trade because everybody always asks that shit. All right, so anyway, what do we have? Let's say we have FXE, right? Oh, we still have that. So first of all, I post all the signals, of course, like you guys know, and option signals. So you'll see them right here. Only I can type in here, so it doesn't look crazy. You can just literally go in here and see what we're in. And I'm gonna go over, when to enter if you miss it at first. Okay, so we have buy to open 3 FXE 823s, right? Okay, so let's. I'm just gonna hide it so you guys aren't on YouTube when I upload it. Anyway, so oops. Let me just make this a little smaller here and bring this over here. All right, cool. So we have buy to open 3 FXE 823. So we go to FXE, right? Trade. So we put on the table. Sometimes it automatically has analysis on. You could just click that off and then just click table again. Move that over there. So we see the date is 8/23, right? So FXE, we typed it in, we hit trade, run the table. 8/23, obviously is August 23rd. We click it. We see it's a call, so it's automatically usually set here, but if you have to, just click this arrow and you want it to be long call option, you can click here to do call or put. So we haven't done any puts yet. I don't think I did any puts yet, but if we do a put, that means we want the stock to go down. It means we're shorting it. So you long put. Long means buy, so don't ever short, just always long put or long call when we're doing buy signals. So long call, option, go, we hit go. It's going to automatically pick the first one out of the money. It's just how it works. So FXE, we want a 109 call, right? So you can just literally click and drag it. You can just click it and drag it, or you can just click the dollar amount here, and then it automatically usually sell. Oh, holy shit. Hold on. Whose ever mic is bugging out. All right, I just muted everyone. So anyway, if you go to click something and it has like 2 of them up, like sometimes this happens like this, just hit right here, just hit clear. You can just hit clear, and then you can just click here again, and then make sure it's not sell. Make sure it's buy, so it'll change to B. It'll be green every time. And if you do a put, so for instance, if I said buy a put, we could just hit long put. It'll just be over here. It's the same thing. It's going to cost a different amount because obviously if you're going to short it, it's going to be a different price than if we're longing it, depending on where the price is. So you can see, like, for instance, the 10. This is 2 strikes. This is the baseline of the stock, right? 107 0.08. So this is the first one in the money. This is the first one out of the money. So naturally, this is the second one. This is the second one. So you can see the put here is roughly the same price as the call here because they're just, it's basically an inverse correlation almost always. So you'll see right here, $1.10, $1.19. Pretty simple stuff, 78, 88. So yeah, just make sure you check to make sure if it's a call or put. I mean, right now the market's really bullish, so we're going to be doing mostly calls. But anyway, so hit long call go. We drag it to the 109. We see that I entered at 23. So, so when you look at this is what you're going to see whenever you enter a signal. You have the bid. This is the bid right here. So the bid means the highest bidder right now for this option is 19 cents, $19, right? The lowest ask price that hasn't been filled yet is $23. So on Robinhood, usually not on Tasty. On Tasty, it'll show you the last purchased option price. So for instance, the last option, the last FXE 823.109 call was bought for $19. So that's why it's going to show this here. Okay. Under positions, though, I think it'll show, yeah, it's going to show the mid. Okay, cool. Just making sure. So you'll always see the mid on your option because it's basically the middle of the bid and the ask. So whenever I enter a position, I always do the mid. I always put it first. First of all, whenever I post this stuff here, it's only when I get filled. I literally post it as soon as I get filled, like within 5 seconds. So if I don't get filled, so for instance, if I see a stock, like let's just say that it was 23, right? Or let's just say this said 21 here. If it went to like 20, if I hit review and send and then I place the order, let's just place the order. It's going to say here, you go to activity, you can go to your activity right here. You're going to see it's queued up. You're going to see the price right here that it's being sold for, that the lowest ask is, like I just showed you guys, $23, and it's going to show what my bid is. So I'll usually leave, if I really want to get in the signal right away, which almost all the time I do, because the reason I enter is based on live price action. So usually when I enter something, it's going to be moving like pretty quickly. I mean, it's usually going to move within the next 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes. It could even move in the next 30 seconds. So I don't want to miss it, right? So if you see this move up and you don't get filled right away at whatever I say, like 23 or like stuff like this, I mean, you could just put it up a little bit. It's not a big deal. But like something like Disney or Baba or Roku, like we did here, if you went to go do it, it might be like 131 or 132 by the time you look at it, to be honest. So you could just go in. My rule of thumb is probably $10. So, $1.40. But for something like this, like FXE, you don't want to do $10, right? Like, why would you go in $10 more? You wouldn't do that because $10 more, right? So then it's at 33, right? That means we're already up 43%. So it doesn't make sense. So then you're probably thinking, wow, well, it's only $10. Like, let me just go in. Well, the reason that you're not going to go in is because I might take profit at 45. So then you're paying $1 to do the contract, right? So you only made what, like $1? Didn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to go in. And the reason that I did 3 of them is because of the reason that it's so cheap. So instead of paying $23, and if it goes to 33, we make $10. We're having 3 contracts, right? So we make $30. So just keep that like as a rule of thumb. So if you're entering a signal and it's like a cheap one, it's something cheap, 9 times out of 10, I probably am doing a few of them. So you don't want to just use the rule of thumb of the $10, like I said. So I'd say a good rule of thumb is $10 or 10%. Yeah, roughly something like that. So for instance, something like this, 0.23 times 1.1, 0.25. Yeah, something like that. That's good. Like 0.25. Yeah, roughly probably be the highest I would go. Maybe 0.26, something like that. And then, you know, for like this Disney, right, times 1.1, so that would be $13. So whichever of the two is lower, I guess that's how we'll do it, something like that. Because for the most part, I try to take profit. Like most of my signals make at least 30-40% usually. So, but if it is a losing signal, or if it does end up being a loss, you don't want to pay 10% more, right? Because then when you lose, when we exit, you're going to be down 10% more. So I don't lose a lot, but you know it's going to happen. We're gonna lose. It happens. We might lose one of the signals we have now. It happens all the time. But I mean, we're going to win more than we lose, so you know it's not a big deal. But when you do, you want to minimize those losses. So it's just like a good rule of thumb for that. If okay, so like we just said, right? So we did this. We did the 109. We didn't get filled, right? Well, the market's closed, so this isn't a good example. But what you do is you right click here. Let's just say we wanted to get in right now. You can right click it, right? Cancel it if you want, or just hit replace. So I always hit replace, and then I'll just bump it up. So I'll go up here. I'll put it in the middle here, and I'll do it. And if it doesn't get filled right away, I'll do 23. So you guys are probably saying, well, why wouldn't I just do 23 at the beginning? Like the lowest is 19, and this is 23. Excuse me. So you have to remember this is just like on Tasty also. So there's like other exchanges that also have bids. So like Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, all of them. So you might be selling to another broker. Also, you might be activating like an algo. So if someone sees that you're bidding this high, like a bot or something like that, and it's 10% high, 19 to 21, that's 5%. So, excuse me, 10%. So 10% higher, they might just automatically set their sell there and then take profit there. So someone might have got in at 19 and selling for 22. You're probably like, oh, it's only $3. Well, something like this, what if they have like 50 contracts? What if they have 100 contracts? You know, so that's 150 bucks. So they make pretty good money doing that. But yeah, that's basically how that works. Let me see. What else did I want to go over? So yeah, you could just hit replace, right, and move it up, or just do like you could just go to the next highest one. So for something like Disney or something like that. So like Disney, right? What is this? 712, 142 call, right? So long call, right? 142. It's $1.87. So look, like the spread. This is called the spread. From the bid to the ask is the spread. And this is the mid price. So I always do the mid I almost always get filled at the mid. You're almost always going to get filled at the mid. Yeah, I'll show on Robinhood in a minute. Yeah. Are you screen sharing? Yeah, you guys see my screen, right? Wait, have I not? I'm showing my screen, aren't I?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Yeah, we can see everything.
I was like, holy fuck. I was like, there's no way that they're letting me talk this long. All right.
I was on my phone, my bad. It wasn't showing up.
Oh no, you're good, bro. All right, anyway. Yeah, so like something like this, if you guys want, like if I said like $1.90, I mean, just do $1.90, like do this real quick, and then it'll say working, and then just like count to 5 or like whatever. And if it doesn't get filled, just literally just replace it with like $1.92 or 3. Like you might as well just go in. That's no big deal. So that probably answers a lot of questions that people have. And then anything that you place that doesn't get filled when the market's closed. So like I posted one at 3:59. That was my bad. I was in the car on the way to the airport, so couldn't really type it up quick on my phone. But if you didn't get in that, it would show here like queued, and the market would be closed. So just cancel it. And the reason you want to cancel it is because if like Square, I'll give you guys like an example. So I'll show you real quick. So Square, right? What did we do? 78.50, 712, right?
Beforehand, and you're gonna join that. We're gonna do live trading, and you're gonna see.
Shut up, Arya. Come on, dude. We're gonna do live trading. All right, I muted him. That was Arya, guys. So let's see, 78.50. Okay, right. So we entered here, right? So if the stock opens, so what did it close? It closed at 78.38. Okay. So if the stock opens at 78, this option is going to be worth, let's see, 47. Okay. So if you have your bid right now if you have your bid set for 68, when the market opens, you're going to literally be, I mean, it's probably not going to sell for 68 because at the beginning when the market opens, somebody's probably going to bid like, someone's probably going to sell it for like 50 or like 55 or something like that, but you're going to automatically be down like 13 bucks. Like it's going to be down because you're paying more. You're offering to pay yesterday's price for what it is now. So if it opens lower, you guys are going to be down. That's why I don't want you to cancel. That's why I want you to cancel. In the morning, you guys can ask me if it's at 68, then yeah, go ahead. That's fine, but don't hold it overnight. And don't hope that you're going to be going in at that same price. Let's see. It's not going to actually like buy it for 68 because, like, for instance, if show you guys on Tasty real quick again. So for instance, if we went to go buy this right now, right, the Disney one that I just showed you guys, if I put in like $2, it's going to sell it. It's going to buy it at $1.93 because it's going to give it to me for whatever the lowest bid is. It's not going to just like take my $7. So, but yeah, you're still gonna automatically be down because you're gonna be paying the highest ask instead of what the middle is or what the bid is. Yeah. Plus, if it's a losing trade, I might not want to be in it. So you're probably thinking also, okay, well, you're going to be down too. So like, if you exit, then I'll exit, or it might come back from that point. That's not exactly the case. So just close the trade. Don't let it stay cute. Let's see, what else can I show you guys? Positions. Okay, so on Tastyworks. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put this in the chat too. I want you guys to all do this. I'm gonna record. This is recorded. I'm gonna upload it, so don't worry. You want your positions here, okay? When you click this right here, the gearbox positions, I want you to drag these. You can drag them over. I want you guys to put them in this order. This is the cleanest. This is the best order you can have. You don't really need this actually. All right, so this is the best order. So when you have it in this order, I'll show you what it looks like. So first of all, how it works is you'll have a tab. So you have like Amazon, O-Stock, LK, right? You have all these, but within them, you have a few different options. So like for instance, Baba, I have 2 signals right now. Obviously those are shit ones. But anyway, you're going to see what each one is currently up or down for the day. You're going to see what they're up or down since you opened the trade. You're going to see the P&L since you opened the trade also. You're going to see the last stock price for the stock itself next to it. And for each option, you're going to see the last traded price. So for instance, that'll probably be the mark. So the mark and the last are usually going to be roughly the same, because if you click them, you'll see they're right around there. So the last might not be, because maybe somebody bought what the ask was. Like maybe the spread's 30 and 36, right? So bid 30, ask 36. Or no, it's yeah, something like that. So maybe somebody bought it for 36, but like the mid would be 33, 32, right? So the mark's going to be that. So the mark's always the mid. The trade price is what you got it for. I just went out of order there. The date, so this is how many days you have left till expiration, right? The cost is what you paid, so it's obviously just going to be your trade price, right? 708 times 100, $708. 24 times, well, we have 3 of these, so 24 times 3, right? So that's 42. And your net lick is your net liquidity. So that means if you sold this right now, it's going to obviously be your P&L since open, right? Because that's what you've made since you opened the trade, plus what you paid for it if you're up, or minus what you paid for it. Well, it's always going to be plus what you paid for it. But if you're down, obviously on the option, then it's going to break even. It's just going to be 0. So for instance, like on this one, if we paid let's see, what do we pay? We paid 185, right? And it's at like 30, it's at 36. So that means that obviously it's only worth right now net lick of 36. So that's your net liquidity. If you close the trade, what you'd get in your account. What else do I have to go over? Option buying power, right? Okay, so in the beginning of the day on Tastyworks, how you get around the pattern day trading is you're able to use what you start the day with, but you can't go over that. So what does that mean? So tomorrow morning, I'm only going to be able to use $783 of buying power. Now you're probably like, okay, well, what if we use 700 and we make 300 and then we sell it? So then I'm at 1,000. Nope, doesn't matter. We use 700. We're at 1,000 now, right? We're only going to be able to use 83. So you just have to make a note of that. So whenever I trade, I always just I bring up like a notepad or something and I write it down real quick. If you go over, it's not a big deal. You can just keep trading, but you're going to get what's called a good faith violation. You get 4 of those, they cancel your account. So you have to withdraw the money, and then you can just open a new account. Like I have 6 accounts on Tastyworks under my one login. So you can have like multiple accounts under your same email login. So Tastyworks is cool like that. So like one of these is like a small one I have. One of them's like a swing trade. One of them's an investment account. And my other one's like my main day trading account. And then I use Robinhood obviously too with a couple accounts. So I'm like all over the place, but that's because I have different methods for like each account that I'm testing out or I manage money or whatever. So anyway, that's how that works. What else? Yeah, do you guys have any questions? Oh, let's see. Can you somehow show on Robinhood later? Yeah. Well, I think I already did. I already did.
Well, I'm not the guy who asked the question, but specifically for Robinhood, it seems like it has a little less functionality on this one where you put in the limit price option. Can you do that on Robinhood?
Yeah, you can do that. Hold on. So, we'll do the same shit. We'll do Disney, right? Okay, so Disney, trade Disney options, 142, 190, right? That's whatever. That's the one we did. Hit continue, press 1, and you can do it's the same shit on the phone. It's right here, the bid and the ask. It's the same thing, man. So you would just
Gotcha. Yeah. You just have to click through.
This is the problem, though. Okay, so if I don't, so I didn't type anything in yet, right? The only thing I typed in is 1. If I hit this, and then I hit this, before it even submits, it's good. It's just, let's say that it goes to like $2 right away. Just like it's just pumping, like instantly goes to $2. While this is submitting, it'll change to $2. So that's why I don't like Robinhood, because I don't like to chase things. So if I miss something and I didn't get in it right, like it moved too quick, I don't want to just chase it. So, but if I did this, if I typed in 1, right, and then I type 190, then it will stay at that. Now, there's a good and a bad thing to that. So the good thing is, if it only moved to like 194 or 5, then Robinhood will probably just fill me right away, right? The bad thing about it is that I'm paying more. And then the good thing about typing in your limit is it might have just pumped up really quick and then it just dips down and then we get a better entry back here. But then the bad thing about doing a limit is if I do this, then I hit submit. Shit. It's that one, I think. No. I don't even know my password. No. Jesus. Well, whatever. You hit submit. Hold on, the hell's my password? I don't know. I gotta fucking reset my password again. I have everything auto logged. Anyway, you go to history, so it'll show up under here. You can just click Disney, and it'll be right. It'll be right here under history. It'll say pending. So then you have to click it, and you have to hit cancel, and then you have to do it again. Like it's so annoying. Like there's no like replace order. It's just like you have to do like all these menus. It's so stupid. So that's why I use Tastyworks too, because like you just literally go like this. You could be like, oh shit. Let's just do one again, right? Whatever, I'll do whatever. You just be like, send order. Oh shit, like I'm not getting filled. Let me just right click this, replace. Let me pay $2 more, and then I get filled. Like it's as simple as that. So like Robinhood, you're gonna literally miss out. Like, and then if you, like I said, if you want to chase it too, so then like if you're following my signals and you need to chase it, like pay like $5 or something like that more, then you're gonna like you're gonna literally miss it because it's just gonna be like $10, $15. It's just gonna keep going up. So I hope that answers your question. If he wants to know about mobile, he has to look at the top right corner when purchasing. Top right corner. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I mean, here's the top right. I mean, it's the same thing. All the shit's the same thing. On the mobile phone, it's like the same thing, I think. Let me look at it again real quick. Trade by. Yeah, I mean, no, it's all there. You just click limit and you just type it in. Yeah, it'll turn white. So, yeah. Let's see. What's up? I don't see that. Questions. Let me post the link real quick. What else should I show you guys while I'm here? You guys want me to show you anything? Let me know. What else was I gonna do? Nothing really. I mean, that's like it. I mean, you got, I mean, not you guys, but most of the people in the chat or a few of them, like they ask the same question. So, I mean, it's literally this. I literally answer the same question the same way every time. I just went over what to do. Like if you miss a signal, just wait for the next one. Like I said, unless it's within what we just went over, 10% or $10. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's most of the basic questions. Let's see what other people ask recently. Let me just take a look at like some of your DMs. I don't want to show everyone what you guys are saying, but swing trades already. I went over the thing about canceling with when you don't make it at the market close, so you don't want to get filled in the morning. I think that's it. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much what everybody went over today. Yeah, so why don't I pull up our sheet, right? Let's take a look where we're at. All right, cool, right? So here we are. So I'm 10-0 right now. Woo, pretty lit. But I'm probably gonna lose. I'm sure that I lost this one. I'm sure I lost Baba. I'm sure I lost this one. No, I probably actually I might not lose this one. I'm pretty sure we lost. I'm almost positive we lost this one though. LK we have probably will come back. Let's see. FXE we have to August. That one's fine. CGC's that's next week. Yeah, that one's definitely fine. Kraft Heinz we're already up pretty well, and then Square we'll see where we're at tomorrow. I think we're up though right now on Square. Let's see. If I use TradingView for everything, these are like more in-depth charts and like videos that I'll have to make for you guys because it's pretty hard to understand. Anyway, let's see, extended hours. So we closed at 70. All right, so it's down like 20 cents. All right, that's not the worst. So we'll see where we're at. So let's look at futures. So S&P, right? Oh, nice. Okay. So as of right now, the market's right at where it was at the start of the day. Remember when it was at like all-time highs in the beginning of the day, the actual S&P, right? So we'll go to SPY. It was here, right? This is where it was. That's where it is right now. So you can see here, like futures are right here. This is 3,000. So if you probably saw on the news, CNBC, like futures broke 3,000, like S&P 500, first time ever. Holy shit. Like, wow. So that's what's going on right now. So tomorrow, I'm expecting us to go literally up pretty much the whole week. And then Friday, I'm going to do a bunch of shorts because I think Monday will dump. But we'll see. I don't like to hold over the weekend for like a new signal. Like if I enter something fresh on Friday, I usually don't. I like to enter the most signals on like Monday, usually. Or Tuesday. But that's it, really. Let's see. Brand new. Tastyworks seems much more in depth. Would it be best to start with Robinhood and then move to Tastyworks? Not really. I mean, you might as well just start. It's really not that hard. I mean, it looks crazy, right? But I literally just showed. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm probably doing it super fast, but if you practice, you can literally practice what I just showed you. You can do it right now because nothing's going to fill. The market's closed, right? The only thing that I want you to do is go to activity and make sure everything here. So like. Here, we'll practice again. It's literally going to take us 3 seconds. And sorry for everybody who already saw this stuff, right? So option signals, right? So Amazon, okay. We'll do this one really quick. It'll be so easy, right? You type it in here, Amazon, boom. Same thing on Robinhood. You type it in on the top. It's actually easier on here, I think. You go 712, right? 712 is the expiration. It's a call, right? So we hit go. It's 2050, so we'll just move it down to 2050. Ignore everything in here. Don't even worry about that for right now. The only thing you need to see is 2050 and then the price, which is right here, right here. And then the actual price is here, though. This is where you type it in. So 2050 is the strike. You can see July 12th, 2050. That's what we wanted. Right now, it's 204. Okay? So if I said 218, then you don't want to do 218 right now, right? Because this is the mid. So like I just showed you guys, do the mid first always. So we're going to do the mid. Oh no, it's not getting filled. What do? We right click, we hit replace, we bump this up to 210, right? It's in the middle, boom. And then probably whatever, it makes the noise and then we're filled. And then you're in the trade. And then it goes from here, it says filled. And then it goes to positions. So then you'll see it here in positions. That's it. I mean, it's pretty easy. I think it's super easy. It's just you want to get used to this anyway. Like you don't want to be, if you're going to trade and you're going to make money, you're going to learn how to trade. Or even if you're not going to learn how to trade, this is going to, if you're just going to follow signals, this is going to make you more money just by getting better fills. Because Robinhood, sometimes you pay like an extra $5 every trade, and that shit adds up. So, yeah. But if you're practicing doing what I just showed you, just make sure you go to activity and cancel all of them at the end, like I just did. But yeah, dude, it literally takes like 3 seconds, and you'll get the hang of it. I guarantee you, in 2-3 days of doing it, you'll do it like clockwork.
Does Tastyworks have a mobile option?
Yeah, they got a mobile phone, mobile app, and here, where is it? Videos. This isn't my video, but this guy's pretty fire, so I just put it in here. Here, this video's fire.
Hey, traders, I've seen a few people comment on.
He's like, hey traders, I've seen a few people comment like how to use it, whatever, blah 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 blah. He shows you how to do it. He literally shows you step by step. You type in the symbol, Netflix, right? You click on the middle, choose strategy. So you'd go to buy, you change this from sell to buy, right? Call, go, you'd hit go, right? So I think he's going to do that here. He's probably going to do that. I'm sure he will. Yep, buy, call. He's probably going to do that. Or maybe he'll buy a put. Who knows? And he's going to hit go. Come on. He's going to hit go. There we go. All right. So now you're going to see this right here. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. But he's going to change it, I think, to the table. I'll show you how the curve works in a second. But I don't remember how to change it to the table. Oh, you click. Where did he click? Let me hold.
Switch between the two. Let's go look at the table format first. I think that's
Oh, right here. You click right here.
there you go.
Click on the bottom right, and it goes to the table, which is what I just showed you guys. But if you want to use the curve's pretty cool too. I'll show you the curve. So the curve right here, curve. You can just hit long call option, and some people like the curve better. I don't know. And you can just drag this. This is like calls. So drag it to 2050, right? The date is here. So the only thing with this is that you have to change the date manually right here. So everything's here too. Like you can click strike and it'll move it. See this? You can click quantity, how many. This is how many right here, by the way, right here. So 1. And you can move the expiration. So the expiration date's right here, but you can move it and the expiration date's here. So you can add it, make it last more. And that's it. As easy as that. The mobile app's a little bit like more like a little bit harder, but like you'll literally get it in like 2 days, and it's just better. Like you don't want to. Robinhood's shit. I literally hate Robinhood. The only reason I use it is because it's easier to like showcase stuff and like show you guys like the potential of a lot of things. But like my main accounts, I don't use Robinhood at all. Like there's no point. But I mean Robinhood's easy. It's cool. Like they don't have fees, but like what's the fee? $1 for what we're doing. So I think it's better. Plus, like you can go to positions here, and it just looks so much nicer. Like you can see like all this stuff here. Like Robinhood's cool because it shows you like like what you're up for the day, what you're up like for a week or whatever. But who cares about that shit? Like you want to see. So like here, this is a new account. Like I did, I just put in a couple grand, right? Like I put in like $2,000 or something like that, like 1,800 or something. So I'm up. This is what I'm up for the year. I'm up like 4,200 today. I'm up like 24. And then it shows you what your net liquidity is. That's if like you sold all your options right now. Yeah, that's it. Does that like help you out, man? Just look at that video though in the training. I think the Zoom's gonna end any minute now, by the way, because I don't have the paid version of Zoom. Oh no, I have 2
Is there
minutes.
any way to grab your Robinhood money and transfer it to Tastyworks?
No, you gotta just withdraw it all. So Robinhood, the problem with Robinhood too is you can't take your money out for like days. You have to wait like, so if I sell all of my options right now, I have to wait like 3-4 days before I can start a withdrawal. And then after that 3-4 days, I have to wait like another 3 or 4 days to get that money. So it's pretty shit. Like on Tastyworks, you can sell and you can withdraw it the next day, or I think 2 days at the most, and they give it to you like the next business day. So Robinhood, the reason Robinhood's free is because they make money with your money. So all the money that we have sitting there in cash, they have in an account that gets them interest. That's how Robinhood makes money. And also when you go to withdraw your money, so like I just, excuse me, like I just said, if I go to sell if I want to sell all my stuff and take out all my cash, I'm gonna have to wait like 3 days. So they have literally my money sitting in there for 3 days, making them money on interest. And it might not seem like a lot, but like maybe it's like 0.000, maybe it's like 0.001%, like something like stupid like that. And you guys are probably like, oh, that's nothing. But remember, they have like literally hundreds of millions of dollars in here. It's everybody's account that has Robinhood. So they're cashing out. That's how they make money. And they also make money with Robinhood Gold. But yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. Anything else, guys? I got like a minute. I can restart it if you want, but I think that's it. Let me see if anybody said anything. No. All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna upload this to the YouTube. I'm home now, so don't worry. Like it's gonna be uploaded soon. I'll probably upload the other video that I did a while ago, but that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's make some money. All right, laters.